Okay, guys. Tales of Zestiria, the X, season 2, man. I mean, meeting up with everybody once again, so that he's still training, trying to, learn how to purify, different malevolence and everything. Um, they were surprised to see Rose doing some actual, like, business and shit. Seems like a lot of people like her because, she's trustworthy, she's straight up about her goods, the quality of it. When they reached that city, Rolanco, and it's like pretty much like a national border, so there's a lot of trading there that happens and stuff. Now Sode is actually, I guess, summoned by some higher ups there, and this dude from the Platinum Knights comes there to escort him, and they pretty much saw what he did on the battlefield, but they were like, look, we can't just have someone with that amount of power just walking around and shit. He was like, look, and then Rose was sticking up for him, like, hey, there's laws, you can't just do that, and so you ain't got to go with him. So pretty much everybody chilled out and shit and stuff, and he was also talking to this explorer, said that he was like 100 years old and stuff, and and they had those two stones, those two relics and everything. So they was like, you know what, maybe there's something inside the relics because they seem pretty heavy. Maybe they have something inside of them that gain something from. But all that being said, what happened at the end was the most intriguing. Now, I thought it was her when they didn't show her face and they put on the mask, but I wasn't too sure. But then at the end, I was like, is that Rose? And then it ended up being Rose. I guess she's part of the Scattered Bones, and they assassinated. I believe that was a bishop. Um, and I guess for some misconduct that he was doing or whatever, because he asked those three questions. Hey, what does a bishop do? And then after that, it was like, well, what are you doing with this fortune? He was like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. And they were like, look, it's underneath the church or some shit like that. And then that's when he came clean with it. He was like, well, I'm pretty much reassuring people's funds and everything because in case of whatever. And then after that is what got him in the shit. He's like, look, there's corpses down there. So pretty much, I guess people that found it or something or whatever, he disposed of them, and that's what made them dispose of his ass. Now, why is she a part of it? This shit, I don't know. She seems to be the leader, and I guess being a trader and being able to go on the trade routes is a kind of good disguise in a sense, kind of cover for doing what she does, you know. So that was like the most, kind of interesting and telling part about the whole thing. But it's funny how like, Sore can see can see his boy and everything, but everybody else can't and shit. And he's talking to him, and they can't even hear him or see him. But you know, this I'm glad to see this series continue, man. It's gorgeous. It's fucking gorgeous to look at. But Sode has a lot to fucking. He has a lot to learn. He's got a long way to go, man. Because that fucking whatever the fuck that was, if I would call like Lord of Chaos, whatever the fuck that shit was, that was some shit last season, man. And I don't know if he's gonna be able to deal with it. But yeah, y'all, that was a cool episode. That ending right there with Rose finding out exactly that she's a part of something that's bigger than herself and bigger than what we thought she was is very interesting. But all right, guys, let me know what you thought about the episode, y'all. Comment, rate, y'all know what to do. I'm out of here. Deuces. What's poppin', my dudes? Make sure that you become a part of the Central Network. Subscribe to Anime Central 1 and Anime Central 2. become a part of the gaming Twitch live streams on Play Central, and also become a part of React Central. And if you want me to react to a video on React Central that you like, make sure you fill out the React Central request form. You can find a link to that in the description, as well as a link to all the entire Central network, from Play Central to Anime Central 1 and 2, as well as my Patreon. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later.